let's go. I'm unstoppable, do the impossible. I'm irresponsible, yet I'm phenomenal. I got an arsenal, I'm dropping bombs, you know. No, I'm not stopping, no. Conquer the obstacle. To the top, here I go, think I'm chosen to be the king of rock, think the people have spoken. I can hear the tick-tock of the clock, I'm in motion. So now I'm gonna pop, causing all this commotion. Yeah.
All right, we'll move on. We'll move on to our next topic. Again, we're not going to get into any spoilers here because there's probably a lot of people who have yet to see the episode. But the Falcon and Winter Soldier just wrapped up its first season, maybe only season today, with what I think.
There better be more seasons of this.
Well, this kind of ties into this kind of. There's two stories here that's going to tie together. Falcon and Winter Soldier, the season ended. We may or may not get another season, but it was confirmed today by the Hollywood Reporter, who is a very reputable and trustworthy movie news website.
There is no such thing as trustworthy news organizations anymore. Don't lie.
Well, I'm just saying when it comes to movie news, they usually get their scoops right. So, Captain America 4 has officially been greenlit and is going to be coming to theaters in the next few years. So, again, we're not going to ruin the season finale here, but where this show stops, it makes all the sense in the world for a Captain America 4 to be one of the next plans for Marvel moving forward. And again, it's kind of hard to talk about that news without going into the spoilers from the show. But I will say the final episode of this season is everything you want it to be. The season did everything you wanted it to do. And there's certain characters like John Walker, who a lot of fans did not like at the beginning of this season for good reason, because we want Steve Rogers as Captain America. That's who we're used to. But by the time the season was over, I felt like they did a good job with his character, and I'm excited to see where he in particular goes forward. And there's even one character who ends up being not quite what we think they should be, but I have a theory that person is a Skrull, and when you see the show, you will know what I'm talking about probably if you can think about it. But that being said, so
you're gonna have to clue me in on that one. Right?
We'll do that when we're offline because I don't want to ruin anything. But yeah,
I can tell you where John Walker's going.
This is no surprise. It's out there. John Walker becomes U.S. agent.
Mm-hmm. You just got to look at the comics to know that.
Yeah, you read the comics to know that, and it's right there. So, I mean, the only thing that I can think of if they're going to do a Captain America 4 is Steve is going to see, either how messed up things are and, how tarnished he's made the name and the shield and everything else, and he's going to have to come back as his young self and whoop some ass.
Well, that's a good theory, but again, you got to see the final episode. You got to see the final episode. It kind of, takes away a little bit from your theory. But I mean, for someone who's not seen it, yeah.
The way they talk about Cap in this, they never outright say it, but it seems like Cap is dead.
Well,
they do. Like it does. The way people speak it. The way they allude to it when speaking about Steve is like he's gone. He's dead.
That's the word they use. Gone. They didn't say dead. They didn't say where he was. They just said he's gone.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
All right.
He's at the moon.
But here's the interesting part about that. Captain America 4 being it's coming around the corner. A few months back, it was reported that Chris Evans has inked a deal with Marvel Studios to appear at least one more time in the MCU. Again, could that be old Steve, coming back to film his funeral scene? I don't know. But he will be coming back at least one more time, and I think it will be for Captain America 4.
Well,
I don't think it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it will. I think it's going to be for Secret Wars.
Possible. That's another theory.
Oh yeah.
They're doing Secret Wars, and I mean,
and that ties into my Skrull theory too. So yeah,
and that's your big Infinity War payoff movie.
Well, and here's the thing too. The only reason I think this certain character, which I can't really say, I think it's kind of obvious when you watch because it's out of the characters. The way they were made or the way the character was shown to us in previous iterations to just do a complete 180 like this character has in this show to not be somebody who's not, it should be a Skrull. It makes all the sense in the world for it to be a deception. There's even a spot in this show with this ain't ruining anything, where this character has a face changer on their face to show that they're, hiding their true identity. I think that's a bit of a foreshadowing of that character being a Skrull. So that should give you an idea. So I think
now I know what you're talking about.
Right. So it makes sense too because everybody needs to remember Marvel is setting up the Secret Invasion Disney Plus TV show coming out next year, which will also tie into Captain Marvel and Nick Fury and the Skrulls in general. So I think they're laying the seeds now for that show. We just don't know it yet. But
they've also laid seeds for another group in
They have, and I think that could be a great series too. If that gets,
and I don't know if saying the name will be a spoiler.
It could be, so it's not. But
And
we'll just say General Thunderbolt Ross. We'll say that. But
here's the thing with that too. I kind of don't want that.
Well, it would be like the Marvel's Suicide Squad, to me, a little bit.
Yeah,
the Thunderbolts would be amazing because simply you're already getting. They've confirmed that they're bringing back Barenthal, Cox, and even they want.
Has it been confirmed though? Jessica Jones. I would love to see him back. I just don't know if it's been confirmed.
But they're not going to have them. They're going to be those characters, but the characters are getting rebooted.
Yeah, overhauled.
They're not going to be. Yeah, it's going to be overhauled.
If they do it in a way to where it kind of doesn't completely like wipe out the Netflix shows, I'd be fine with that. But also, it doesn't have to reference them either. That'd be fine with me.
Well, from everything I've read, they are going to wipe out the Netflix shows. It's like those are not. They're going to be out of continuity.
They're not canon anyway.
Yeah, right. They're not canon. So, it'll probably. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it'd be awesome.
Yeah, I do too. I'd love to see Daredevil show up in like Spider-Man or something as his lawyer. Now that people are like trying to, out to get him.
Apparently, Charlie Cox did film, or that was the rumor that
was the rumor.
Filmed some scenes.
And of course they're not going to confirm it right now if that's the case. Probably want to keep it as a surprise. No. So that makes all the sense in the world too. But anyway, I think this is a great season, great show. Brandon mentioned it last week too. It's got this big budget, movie feel to it. And and all the Disney Plus shows have been killing it for Marvel right now. And I think that will just continue with Loki in a few weeks. So look forward to that.
Yeah, ready to go, man, lock and load. That's right, I swear to God that I can drop you, bro. Yeah, I got a shot and I ain't stopping, no. That's how I know that I'm unstoppable.